Pokemon ZA's trailer just came out nearly a week ago. Since then, I've been watching and researching to try and find out loads of things about the game. This video will have two versions to talk about two ways the game could go, past and future. Check out the other one after this. Let's go on with the video. In the new trailers for the new Legends games, it shows Pikachu running through Kalos. It doesn't look exactly how it does in the original games, X and Y. It looks bigger and more modernized. The trailer shows us two variants throughout it. One looks different than the other. The main thing that points out is the small circles area being filled in with places. The whole city of Lumiose seems to be expanded and more bigger, turns into something completely different to what we've seen. This theory is how we may be going into the future of Kalos and how they will rebuild the city and making it better. This theory is about how we may be going into the future of Kalos and how they will rebuild the city, making it better, maybe around 50 or 100 years later than X and Y. I don't think that will be too far from the original timeline. However, we have no idea. The reason I say it could be in the future is because when Pikachu is running across the city, the signs and the buildings don't look very old. They look modernized and new. Along we see a handbag in the trailer and some hairstyles that we wouldn't see back in the day. The city has expanded than what it has in the original games. What is the game about? In the trailer, it says an urban redevelopment plan, meaning that they're making the city of Kalos better. Like what I talked about in the last segment, it's expanding upon Lumiose City and building it for a place where humans and Pokemon live in harmony, kind of like Rhyme City in Detective Pikachu. The game probably is about us, the player, building the city or finding materials to build the city along with Pokemon. Someone tweeted that this game is entirely set up in Lumiose City. I think that the game will be set out to catch Pokemon and rank up like we did in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which can unlock more buildings and get more Pokemon to help with buildings. We could also see the city change throughout the game. My second theory is that the game could also be finding out more about Mega Evolution, because in X and Y, they still were not completely sure how Mega Evolution works. We could be discovering Mega Evolution after years of it being tested on since X and Y, which could lead to new Megas in the game that were found recently, and that's why they're not in X and Y. I don't think it'll be the main point of the game, but I do think it will be prominent near to the late game. Another theory I have is about Zygardes. The theory is solely based on the name Pokemon Z. In Pokemon X and Y, Lysander awoke one of the legendary Pokemon, Xerneas or Yveltal. In this game, someone could have awoken the other one, meaning that both would be active, maybe even by AZ. I think this would lead to a battle between them and eventually form together to make Zygarde 100% and take down Xerneas and Yveltal. This theory is very far-fetched, but I thought it was worth putting in the video. In the trailer, a logo is shown a few times, first in the corners of some papers and then flashing on the screen before it shows the region. The logo seems to be some type of shining light/star, but I think I have the answer. The evil team in Pokemon X and Y was Team Flare, led by Lysander, and to be honest, a very lackluster team. This symbol kind of looks like a lens flare. A lens flare is when you take a photo of something bright and it comes out with a weird distortion on the lens, and this symbol resembles it a lot. That's it with my theories for Pokemon ZA if it was in the future. This video has two versions of it, and if you don't agree with something I said, drop a comment or check the other side of the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button and subscribe for new Pokemon and Nintendo content. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.